Ladies and gentlemen, smiters and smiterettes, welcome to Sword Daughter. Now, I did say that 2014 had been quite a shit year as visual novels came. Pretty dire, in fact. Nothing had happened. There were 2.5 good visual novels all year. Shocking year. But we're 9 days in to January and Hanako Games has released something. So, we're off to a good start. Apparently this is a Gamebook-like thingy-ma-bobby-ma... thingy. I don't know either. You know what Gamebooks are? It's like that, basically. So, we're gonna try it. And hit that Start Game button. Ooh, pretty. Even if some of the sand looks rather odd. Is it Renpai? Of course it is. How do you tell, Christopher, what engine it is? Well, you click middle mouse button and everything explodes. Those are some odd waves going along there. That is... someone has let rip just in a big way. They should not do that. That's horrible. A hot sun beats down on you even as sunset draws close. You shift in your saddle as your father, General Hamroth, orders, "Halt!" My father is called General Hamroth? Am I German? Oh, God. Oh, my God, I'm German! Oh, no! Oh, God! What do you look like? Oh, you look like someone who'd keep me locked up in a basement. Oh. He motions you to dismount. We're going to camp early tonight. Oh, no shit. It's not even dark. Oh. I want to know what I look like if that's my dad. Genes were not very kind in this family. The caravanners who have been guiding you across the coloured sands and rocky terrain of the wastes are hurrying. They use their robes and banners as tents against the sun. Surely more robes and banners as tents against the sun? Why don't you just use tents as tents against the sun? I mean, surely that's whatever. Their leader, Ranth, salutes you and your father. He's probably not doing that. He's probably trying to do a mating call, wondering if we even speak English. Look at us. Great General, we are ready for the Warden. Good. Hamroth turns to answer your question before you can even ask, putting an affectionate arm around your shoulders. My curious Tyrone. Oh my God. Oh God, we're playing another game in which all the names are unpronounceable. Tana? I'm just going to call ourselves Tyrone. That's much easier. Tyrone. The Warden comes from the High Elves who look after the valleys to the south. He must meet us and pass judgment before he can give us permission to cross their lands. Okie dokie. Change into battle dress. You have practice yet. You groan but stop as you see your father's eyebrow rise. You remind yourself that the reason you've come across the wastes is to toughen up you on your journey to the Warrior Games. I will die before then, don't you worry about that. You dress up in light battle gear, ring, mail, sword, small bow with a dagger at your waist. Fuck you know, I'm a jack of all trades here, struth. Sword, bow and a dagger. Christ, I'm trying to get Ezio on their asses. Over your dusty riding boots and trousers and full-sleeved blouse. You lean over to braid your auburn hair so that you may tuck it under the lightweight helmet. Oh. Oh, well, so much for us being Tyrone. Oh yeah, Sword Daughter, yeah. Yeah, no guys, I noticed that. That was actually a test to see if you noticed that. So if you did, well done. Probably all of you noticed it, I'll be completely honest. What can we call ourselves? Now we can't call ourselves Tyrone. Oh, fine. Dave it is. Dave the Valiant Warrior. Father, will we have time to visit the Temple of Neron? I want to see where he battled Slag and threw him down from the mountain. Bit harsh. Just because he's a slag, you throw him off the side of a mountain. No need. No need. The spot where the blue dragon died became a mighty spring, which spills into a lake and then runs across the desert as the river Ashkaraneth. Someday you hope you will do deeds as glorious as Neron. It's why you're a warrior. Hamroth shakes his head no. I don't think so, Dave. It's dangerous here. Because we're a woman? Nah, I think because we're a woman it's Davette. Davette is much better. I don't think so, Davette. It's dangerous here. Slag left more than destruction behind. There are so many ways I can go with that. I'm not going to stoop to this game's level. He left a path of great evil that attracts others. Neron deserves our tribute, but we should hurry on our way. Besides, you need to get the warrior games on time, or you'll have to wait until next year for your promotion. But I know you're worried it may be too late by then. You finish his thought for him and give him a light kiss. Oh, God. I couldn't even kiss that even if it was my dad. Don't worry, Daddy. I can be a girl and a fighter too. No one is going to steal my heart. Oh, God. We've said it out loud. That means we're fucked. That means it's going to happen. At least you think, not until you've had the chance to do exciting things and perhaps win a great fortune. The only treasure your father has left from his career is a gift from the elves, a cloak of concealment which he carries everywhere with him. It's a wonderful thing to own, but there are many other wonderful things in the world. A cloak of concealment. Is that like the cloak of invincibility from, you know, Harry Potter? I can go all invisible and shiz. Because if it is, I can't think of much more better than that. You can earn a living. You can just steal stuff. Only me thinking that? Thought as much. Your father sighs. Don't be too sure of that. I thought I could be a father and a husband and a general, but your mother did most of the hard work for me. It wasn't until your mother was gone and I had to take care of you myself that I realized how hard it could be. Now. Stop it. I can see you reaching for your keyboard. Stop it. Stop it. Now, no more stalling. You have to work to do. I will not have you out of shape at the games. You take a deep breath and with a salute you begin the exercises he has taught you to train your body and mind for a fighter's life. Though it seems you draw your sword against shadows, each movement stretches and tones your muscles, you are small but weary. Weary? Worry? Whatever. Your father has taught you to be agile and daring as you leap and jump. Your imaginary opponents scatter. Suddenly, real screams tear the night. They don't sound so much as screams as, I don't know, being on fire? That sounds much worse. Your companions run in confusion as terrifying war yelps come from what must be the maddened orcs. Attack! What if I don't want to? They sound more dangerous than I. Your father jumps to his feet, grabbing his elven cloak of concealment. He throws the cloak about you before drawing his sword. Stay down, Davette! Oh, this is where Daddy dies. Okay. Come on, what else is this a setup for? He runs into the night, his sword ready to protect the fleeing wagoners. Yep, mad and orcs, alright. Weapons clash and steel rings, shattering the once peaceful calm of the wasteland. You can hear Ranth giving his tribesmen orders to fight. You can't see much through the cloak, it wasn't meant to be transparent, but you can hear the noise and the shouts and the cries of pain. Bodies thud to the ground near you. Your heart beats wildly in fright, but you can't let your father fight alone against so many orcs. They crash through the camp, gnashing their tusks and chasing the terrified caravanners. They can't see you as you race after your father, but your sword hangs in front of you as though enchanted. They yelp in fear. You feel a little guilty. It is not a fair battle, but the orcs are swarming everywhere. You must help your father. Even as you reach his side, he stumbles. His opponent howls in triumph. The orc leader shakes his war club in fury. Your father doubles over. His sword falling! He has been wounded! You step in front to protect him from another blow as the orc swings his mighty club. Great pain and fire flashes through your head and you sink into darkness. I thought I'd get a choice there. Whether to just essentially knock the cloak off. Was that a blonde elf looking at me? It seemed like it. You awake with cold water stinging your face. Am I a prisoner? No, apparently not. Owen Wilson has turned sides. You look into the most beautiful violet eyes you have ever seen. Oh fuck, we didn't mean to do that. See, I'm a guy. So, I didn't immediately see his eyes were purple. I must have only sort of, saw his stupid hair and ears. Oh well. Apparently he's helping us, so we better not be evil. A young man bends over you. But he is no one you know. His hair is like sunlight, and you blink in bewilderment at the sight of the pointed ears, the expression in his eyes stern. Well, if the sun's above him, we've been knocked out for some time. Father, where is he? You struggle to sit up, the night has passed, and a bright morning makes your head hurt. You are Elven! Yes, luckily for you, otherwise I'd have never have spotted you alive under that cloak of yours. Tears sting your eyes as you look around and remember the desert battle. Your father's body is surrounded by many slain orcs. You hold back your sorrow, thinking that he died honourably defending others. You look different. Hang on. Nope. Come on. Look, it's bright blonde hair and then suddenly, I am 50 years old secretly. Like, come on. Lies. As your rescuer helps you stand, you see he is taller than you. Your chin reaches his broad shoulders. He cannot be a true elf. Is this where we're going? Racism against elves? We've got more than enough racism on this channel, thank you very much. Your father's warning of evil in the wasteland makes you wonder. You put your hand on the sword's hilt. Who are you? Gavin, warden of these wastes, and you must be Davette, Hamroth's daughter. Then you're the one we were waiting for when the orcs struck. I too hate orcs. I came to protect you. You were too late! I'm not sure we can blame him. He did just save us. So, I mean, you should be a bit grateful. Just saying. Maybe. Sadly, you bend to gather the goods scattered from your pack. You notice that a few of the bodies are caravanners, though dead orcs lie everywhere. Ranth and his tribesmen have disappeared. As you look, footprints and a faint trail show that the orcs have taken the caravanners prisoner. You shudder at the thought of the horrors they must be experiencing. Okay, I'm asking myself, how much do I care about them? I don't. We will ignore them. Okay, awesome. Better to die than enslaved by orcs. Your father's death was in vain unless you rescue them. Quickly you retrieve his sword. What? Come on, we just agreed not to go. Gavin knocks it from your hand. Take nothing. The orcs will be back. They remember every piece of loot they have left behind. You even refer to it as loot. Oh, I really feel like I'm in a fantasy book. You stare. Already you miss your father terribly. You have nothing left of your father but the elven cloak and memories. You cannot let his death be useless. You must go after Ranth and his tribesmen. How can a cold-natured elf, warden or not, understand? Now, what did I just say? No racism. That's racism against elves. You can't do that. I must do something. What can you do? You don't answer right away. Does Gavin have another reason, being late or not caring? Murderous orcs don't seem to bother him, though elves and orcs have warred countless generations. You have the trail sign clearly before you. Perhaps it would be best for you to go on alone after the caravanners. Yet, even if you found the orcs, you would be outnumbered and incredibly stupid. You have a lot to learn about fighting, and truthfully, you don't have much stomach for killing after last night. It was not as glorious as you had imagined. Oh, come on. Pull the other one. You think of Neron and his temple. Perhaps you could get aid there from pilgrims, or maybe even the spirit of the paladin himself. Now, that last is probably not going to happen, but the first bit sounds tempting. Or you think you could stay with Gavin and hope he will help you. You hesitate, unsure of what to do. Gavin touches your shoulder. Look, I'm not a real elf. I can reach. No, you can do nothing. We must leave immediately in case orcs return. You stab your sword at the sky. I can't leave. I need justice for my father. There's only one of you. What can you hope to do? You feel uncomfortable, for there is a strange expression on his face. He waits for your answer. You must decide. Tough one. Tough one. What we haven't done for a while is a smiter/community choice. So I'll leave this one to you guys. This one is out of question. We're not doing this one, because this one's stupid. This will end in our death. That's a ridiculous idea. So, do we trust Gavin and accompany him? Or Do we ask Gavin to take us to the Temple of Neron? You guys decide. Thank you very much. Until next time.